On the topic of the patriarchy, I can't stop thinking about this. Western religion has millions of people devoting their entire lives to a man, an omniscient being in the sky that claims, via anecdotal text, to have created life and created the world as we know it, when in real life, every day, women are creating eyeballs from scratch, brain stems, human beings. We are creating human beings with our bodies, and men still would prefer to worship a god, a male god, because he claims to have created life. We have no evidence that God created life, and yet women are not worshipped simply because we are women. I'm so done. I'm so done.
First off, women don't create life, they incubate it. If you did really create life, we'd be seeing a kid drop out of you every 9 months, or whatever the trigger was. But we don't. You need a man to get you pregnant. And without that happening, you ain't creating nothing. And while still it is a very important job, it doesn't mean it puts you into God status. And if you know anything about Christianity, and most religions, honestly, creating life is only one of their miracles, and far from the only reason why they worship the man in the sky. This just shows how deep the narcissism can run, that we have women out here claiming to be on the same level as God just because they can incubate life, when at best you're like the conveyor belt in a factory. Everything is assembled and pushed along there, but no one thinks the conveyor belt created that product. And whether if God is real or isn't, created life or didn't, it's irrelevant because you're not doing it either. So don't try to steal valor away from him because you want to misconstrue what you do and he did, so you think you're entitled to that worship. He created man with his dirt and breath. You can't do either. If anything, you're the dirt now, and man's seed is his breath. And even if he wasn't real, I'm sure men would still rather worship a made-up book that has good values, teachings, and a made-up man in the sky than narcissistic women who have no good values, teachings, and only want the attention. That's why she's so desperately trying to compare what she does and he did, and why she picked one of the easiest points to dispute and try to make you look like the fool for believing in it. Well, you don't do that either, so the only fool here is you.